Hey, my lovely friends. Today we're learning more vocabulary with Professor Richard Dawkins. By the way, if you have a favorite thinker, celebrity, or a philosopher that you believe makes use of good vocabulary, please let me know in the comment section, as I'll be delighted to create a video lesson just for you. Let's do this.
Constantly it comes up that if you dissent from that, you're called a bigot, and so people don't want to dissent because dissent.
Okay, let's talk about the word dissent. In another video, we talked about the noun, which was the refusal to believe an opinion or a perspective. But you can also use this word as a verb to dissent from, and pay attention to the preposition there. And this is to express your disagreement. So Richard is arguing that if you dissent from an accepted viewpoint, you will immediately be called a bigot, a very close-minded person. Bigotry is that state of mind, and bigoted is the adjective.
And so I don't want to call it cowardice, but it's pardonable cowardice because
Okay, let's talk about the word cowardice. He says, I don't want to call it cowardice. Cowardice is lacking courage, not being brave. Pardonable cowardice is when you believe that someone's cowardice is forgivable, or you have some sort of sympathy for their cowardly behavior. And the word that is a bit more advanced is cravenness, which means lacking even a bit of courage. This word shows up a lot in literature. For instance, in novels, you will hear different characters described as craven, meaning lacking bravery, extremely timid. So let me just pronounce these words one more time for you: cowardice, cowardice, and cravenness.
nobody wants to be called a bigot. But why does all the abuse go one way? Why is it such a,
Yeah.
why does all the bullying go one way?
I mean, there are so many different answers to that. And, I think they all reinforce each other. And one of them is because this is a linguistic movement and there is no sense in which Leah Thomas is a woman except that you say he is, you must silence people. It's the only way in which you can keep the fiction going. If people can say what they see in front
Only
of
way in
them.
which he can keep the fiction going. But why does he have these abettors and accomplices who?
Yeah.
Why does he have these abettors and accomplices? Let's talk about these good words. So to abet is to help. But remember that in English, just like in any other language, words carry certain connotations. And we tend to use this one to talk about assisting in doing something harmful or wrong. And we typically use this verb in the expression aid and abet. A better is a person who helps get something done. And another good word is accomplice. And this is a person who takes part in committing a crime, who helps another person commit a crime. So this is pronounced accomplice. We have a better, that's the person. Abet was the verb, and accomplice is the noun form.
Yes.
Who
I mean, you can't ignore the fact that this is for the benefit of men. You know, like female sports has always been fifth rate. Like it gets much less funding.
Okay, so let's talk about the adjective fifth rate. Fifth rate suggests that something is of very low quality. And another good word that I could introduce here is subpar, of poorer quality, mediocre. Fifth rate is of the lowest level of quality. Anyways, I hope you have learned at least one word with my video lesson. See you in the next one.